Hey everyone, it's Xant. So, some news has come out for Tales of Crestoria. I'm going to talk about it. Now, I should have actually done this before when they first announced the swimsuit banners, but I kind of slacked on that. That's on me. But let's cover it all now. Starting off, Lure the Forest Fruit, the new limited or event quest that's coming out. So that'll start on the 22nd, which is tomorrow. Nice. Now, these limited Memoria Stones that they show off here right at the beginning, from what they say here, collect Sylvan Gems and event points, these seem to be in the event shop. So you can just obtain these by playing the event. Now, how to play it? Very straightforward. There's two different currencies. There's Sylvan Gems and Sylvan Seeds. Sylvan Gems are obtained by just playing the event and completing missions. And Sylvan Seeds, same deal. Sylvan Seeds, however, are used to host the event raid, which yields higher rarity drops and things like that. Or, I guess, higher value drops. So, farm, get your gems, get your seeds, trade in the shop for items and stuff. Very straightforward. And event points will get collected as well, and that yields more rewards. So it's very simple. Just keep eating the crap out of the strongest things you can, you're done. There are also boosts applied to some of the Memoria Stones and characters. As you can see, the two new summer characters get a 50% boost. The event shop things get a lower boost because, they're free and you can farm them. And the new summer Memoria Stones also get a boost. Pretty cool. This event runs for, 2 weeks? So there's a healthy amount of time to play it. Now, let's talk about those new summer characters. We have SSR Vague, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name, and SSR Kanonoi. Personally I'm not a fan of either of these characters, but I know people do like them, so power to you if you want to roll in this banner. This is going to be a hard skip for me, as there are 2 more summer banners that have yet to be announced, and I'll just wait for those. So starting off, let's look at Vague. So his Memoria Stone, 10,000 HP, 800 attack, 1,700 defense. Remember, this is at absolute maximum. Most players are not going to get their hands on this. They're going to have the 1 out of 5 version of the stone, which will have significantly less stats. And obviously a significantly lower boosted skill. I'm not sure what the normal values on this are going to be, so going forward I'm just going to start keeping track of the maximum values and use that kind of as a guidepost to help kind of determine what's good and bad. So for the first few banners, it's going to be very blind leading the blind. Forgive me for that. I just have to get used to the numbers of this game. Crit damage % boost is quite nice if you do have a crit monster on your team. Outside of that, it's a stat stick. It's definitely defense oriented, as you can see. And you can also, obviously, as with all Memoria Stones, use adornments to help increase those values. Now, the character himself, 25,500 HP, 2150 attack, 3650 defense. Definitely a defense-oriented character, as well as the Memoria Stone. Again, this is an absolute maximum value. Most people won't get that at all, which also means no skill. To remember, skills in Tales of Crestoria are unlocked when the character reaches maximum ascension. Maximum awakening. So, don't worry too much about that one. So, on to his Mystic Arts and arts in general. We have Glacial Caliber, 150%, hits 13, all enemies. Dragon Fang Cleave, 170%, hits 15, 1 enemy. And Dragon Fang Burst, 180%, hits 10, 1 enemy. So, he is a combo monster. His entire purpose in life is to generate high hit counts so everyone else on the team can do damage, as well as have a beefy amount of defense and health so you can take a hit. That's a very powerful combination to bring to the table. Now, just so you guys know, a 40% hit combo brings a 60% damage boost. I know this from using Kronos in Arena. His ultimate hits 11 to all enemies, so that's a 44 combo if there are 4 enemies on the other side. So, it's quite nice getting a sudden 60% free damage boost, and this character looks to do actually more than that. Hit 13 all enemies, which is that's 52 or something like that, and then on top of another 15 hit, right? So that is a huge combo from a single character. You're looking at some crazy numbers if you use him well. So, I said that's a pretty good unit. Defensive and combo generator. He's Earth, though. I find it really weird when you think about it, because they're swimsuit characters. Should be water, but it makes sense they can't all be water, because that's just stupid. Anyways, don't mind me. I was being a goof. Alright, let's look at Konono-e. So 7,500 HP, 1350 and 1400 on the stone. A little more in the offensive category, a little less in the defensive, and less HP. The skill is 24 to OL gauge. Now that's at absolute maximum. Thing is, a small boost like that to the OL gauge doesn't really mean much. If it was plus 24 to the OL gauge every turn, okay. But as it's just once, because even Kronos' Memoria Stone, the Arena Summon, he gets like plus 30 or something like that at level 1. So, yeah, and he's technically farmable. So, kind of a stat stick, I guess, on this stone, and kind of an event booster. It is win, though, so... Anyways, onto the character. 22,500 HP, so just less than Vag. 3,100 attack, that's like an extra 1,000 over him. And 2,950 defense, which is a decent amount less. She's definitely a more offensively oriented character. Awesome. And her skill, again, not something you really have to worry about, but the text is there if you want to read it. Alright, onto the arts. Vortex Note, 160% attack, hits 8 all enemies. Okay. Beast Barrage, 170%, hits for 1 enemy. Alright. And First Aid, Restore for 1 ally. So, a heal bot / damage bot. Now, she has slightly low percent multipliers on her offensive abilities. They're pretty much equal to Vag's, but she also does have much higher attack to start with, meaning her attacks are going to be more potent. Is it worth it? I don't know. She seems like a pretty interesting unit, but I'm not quite sure of her real use, as she doesn't seem to have a specialty. She has a little bit of attack, a little bit of defense, she has a heal, she has some offense, kind of like an all-rounder. I think that's something that I will have to get used to as we get more characters added to the game and kind of figure out what's effective and what's not. Yeah, I could use the launch SSRs kind of as guideposts as well, I guess, but they're launch characters. I'd rather use future gadget characters to kind of help shape the opinion of what content should be, because I find that's the best way to go about it for mobile games. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Well, pretty straightforward on the characters there. Now, current issues. I'm not even going to open that. I think, actually, I will. Oh, yeah, that's a big list. Okay. Maintenance. Alright, cool. Yeah, we have scheduled maintenance for the start of the event, it looks like. Cool. And that'll happen tomorrow morning. Version 1.0.2. What does this do? Fixes for ongoing issues. Yeah, there's a lot of issues, like the power-up quest not being available depending on your time zone. Arena just suddenly infinite loading or crashing, meaning you lose your streak, you lose your ticket and all that, and it's out of your control. A lot of CTDs, crash to desktops, where you're playing the game, suddenly boom, you're on your home screen. Yeah, there's lots of little things like that. Not like, there's only 1 or 2 things that are really, air quotes, game-breaking that happen. Also, the account deletion bug, but I haven't heard that happening for a while, so I think that got resolved. But, yeah, there's lots of little things. So hopefully they do patch them all out and fix them, because I am enjoying this game a lot, and I don't want it to die. Alright, the summer campaign. What do we got here? Oh, yes, we got new attachments being added to the shop. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and we have special attachment tickets for them too. Now, oh, okay, so it's just going to be a new mission tree that gets added, complete the missions as you play, and you get tickets you can exchange for the accessories. So if you're someone like me that likes to collect all the little things as they play, this is definitely something you want to do. I'm already super hyped to try to collect as many backgrounds as I can, so more attachments, heck, I am in like a dirty shirt. And they're also having story quests. Now, I'm curious, is this for, I guess this is for all story quests, eh? Okay, well that gives me something to do. And power quests are half AP. Alright, not to be that guy, but power quests currently don't work as intended, so this is kind of a bittersweet kind of announcement. Hopefully it's fixed by then, though, because let's see. Yeah, the half story quests start on the 23rd, so that's the day after the event, and then the power-up quest half AP starts on the 31st, which is a couple of weeks from now. So, bring in the Gald, 1.5x multiplier, cool, and that starts after the... Oh yeah, so it's just a chain of campaigns. Cool. Cool. Well, overall, I think that's pretty sweet. Now, limited time attachments. They have a separate notification for this. What do we got? They actually go over what we get. So we get a quickie swim ring, a watermelon head. Oh, that's going to be hilarious. Snorkel and a super water gun. And then there's a second wave that looks much more aloha than the first one. Alright, cool. And we'll most likely get that during the second half of the event. Cool. Alright. Now I noticed, yes, ultra tough Phantom Tower. Now I'm curious... Okay, so this is just normal Phantom Tower. They just have a different picture for it here than they do in-game. It confused me. I saw it and I thought, oh, are they adding like a higher difficulty one or something? And I'm thinking, it's already hard enough as it is for a lot of the new players. But anyways, cool. With that, all the new content has been gone over here. Yeah. Cool stuff being added, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the banners coming in as well. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I will try to keep up to date with the Crestoria content that gets announced in the future, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.